everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're just meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Ebony and this channel is all about productivity and wellness with a spiritual spin. Today I thought it would be fun to share with you my first attempt at tasseography or tea leaf reading. So I brought the Cup of Destiny and I haven't opened it yet. I thought I'd unbox it for you guys today. Because I hope that it will help because it comes with sort of symbols on the sides of the cup and a full guidebook as well. So hopefully this will be a helpful tool to first try tea leaf reading. You can use coffee grounds as well if you prefer. I think I'll do the classic tea for my first attempt. I like tea as well as coffee, though coffee is definitely my first love. But I want to play around with it a little bit more and maybe make a follow-up video. So if you have any questions while watching this video, please leave them down below and maybe I'll make a follow-up video after I've kind of used it a little bit more. I did immediately think of Harry Potter when I discovered that, you know, tea leaf reading is still very much practiced today, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to give it a try, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, please feel free to give it a like, it really does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. That would mean the absolute world to me. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get to the unboxing. I'm gonna move the camera. Yeah. Cool. So they've got a little cardboard there. Ooh, that's a bit fancy. There's like satin, the satin covering that there, so it's well protected in there. And as you can see, there's lots of different symbols. Sorry, just make sure I'm holding it right. And then underneath here, I'm guessing, I've got everything else. That's it. Cool. There's the saucer, nicely protected as well. Cool, all the different symbols. I can't wait to find out what they all mean. So that's the cup and saucer, and I'm guessing under here, yeah, here is the book. So we'll have to have a read of this to learn how to actually do it. So the guidebook, just to give you a quick sort of flip through, there's the contents, there's an introduction, preparation for a reading, and I'll have to read that so that I know actually how to do a reading. Parts of the cup. The Cup of Destiny game. And this is where it starts to get into what the symbols mean. So they're the main symbols that are on the cup and saucer, I believe. And then it looks as though it starts going into the signs that you might find yourself. So for the center part of the cup, which has no symbols already on it, the center part is open for your interpretation. So these are obviously different symbols that you might see. Does it make sense? Like dots and circles, diamonds. I'll skip ahead a little bit. Oh, different animals. Trees and flowers. So there's all kinds of objects and things that might appear. There's some more there. Four-leaf clover. And then it talks a bit more about the astrological symbols. So then it goes into the signs of the zodiac. That's pretty cool. So I'd like to learn more about astrology. Cool. So then it's got all those at the back as well. And a sample reading. That's quite handy to give you an idea of how it might look. And it even gives you an idea of like what he's actually asking for guidance about. There's another one. That's cool. So yeah, it seems like the guidebook's pretty to the point. It doesn't really have that much on each thing, but it gives you a quick summary of each item or thing that you might see and how you might interpret it. So it's pretty to the point. It's not crazy big by any means, but it should be a very helpful beginner's guide. So that's all that comes in the box for the Cup of Destiny. Let me go make some tea and we'll actually try it. So this is the tea I will be using, just a classic Earl Grey. I will brew this in a teapot without a strainer and pour that directly into the cup. Okay guys, I have brewed some tea in this little teapot right here. I don't know if I'm going to get enough tea leaves. I might have to actually scoop some out. Okay, so I just spooned some of the tea leaves from the pot directly into there because I think this spout just kind of filtered it naturally. I think perhaps for this purpose I would have to put the tea directly in the cup and just have hot water straight into the cup. So I'll just let it settle, and once it cools a little bit I'll drink it and then follow the instructions in the book as to how to read the tea leaves. So as I've been drinking it, I've been asking just generally about my future, basically. I haven't gotten too specific. And as it's my first reading and I'm sharing it online, obviously, I'm not going to go too personal with it. But that's sort of what I've been thinking as I've been drinking it, as it says to do. Now, when you are ready, circle the cup 3 times. Okay, so I think I hold it in my left hand and circle it 3 times in a counterclockwise direction. Okay, I hope I haven't, maybe I need to drink a little bit more. Let's drink a little bit more just in case. So now I've pretty much finished the tea. Then there's just a tiny little bit of liquid at the bottom. I'm not sure if I turned it right, but we'll see how it goes. Now I have to flip it over onto the saucer and let it drain. So I'm letting it drain for a moment. Let's see what happens. It worked! There's not that much around the sides, but I do wonder if I had the right amount of liquid or too much or too little. So this is my first time doing it, so I'm still very much figuring this out. Okay, so now I'll clean up a little bit and we'll read the tea leaves. But that's pretty cool. It's mostly down the bottom. Tell me in the comments below, what do you see in the bottom of the cup? I'll give you a moment to think about it before I tell you what I think. So I think, right off the bat, without opening the guidebook, that looks like a bunny. Does anyone else reckon that looks like a bunny rabbit? Like it's got little ears poking out. Anyone else see that? I'm not sure about anything else yet, but I'll move this all out of the way and we'll look at the guidebook and see what it says. Cool! How exciting! This is really fun. So it says in the book here that, I'll hold it up so you can see, that the cup is divided into 3 sections: the rim and upper part, the middle area, and the base of the cup. So the rim represents the immediate present and future, perhaps a day or so. The middle represents a little further into the future, up to a week ahead, and the base is further away, the end of the week or even a few months ahead. So it looks like there's not too much information in my reading today that is the immediate future. There's only really the star, it looks like. Maybe that's sort of in between. The immediate present and future, it looks like it's just the star. That seems to be the only symbol that's definitely in the rim and upper part. And the middle area represents up to a week ahead. Okay, so there's not much happening in up to a week ahead by the looks of it. Oh, maybe those ones. I'll look up what they mean. And then the base further away is the end of the week or even a few months ahead. So it looks like most of my tea leaves are in the base, which means they're more into the future. Cool. All right. So what the symbols mean, that's what we need to know. So the star, success in your projects, recognition and praise are all indicated. This is a lucky sign. Ooh, that's cool. So the star is a lucky sign. So for my immediate future, there's success and luck. That's cool. We'll find out if it comes true. Keep you posted. So in the next level, the middle area, it looks like there's a little bit of a leaf on Mercury. So Mercury says communication, conversations, travel and knowledge. This should be a social, lively phase. Oh, hello Daisy. Hello. So it seems like in the middle area, I can expect communication, conversations, travel and knowledge, and perhaps socialization. So that's the main one for that middle area. I'm not sure what it means if it's on the line between two areas like that one in the middle there. I'll have to look into that bit. But just for the sake of today's video and so that it's not super long, the only clearly defined image I see straight away here, oh, I just saw something else. I stand corrected. I can sort of see a heart and I can see a bunny rabbit. But you might see something completely different. And I think that's the main thing to remember with this. It's your own interpretation at the end of the day. So now I just have to find the bunny rabbit symbol that hopefully is in here. Ah, here it is. Wow, I really think it looks like a hare. So for the hare it says, there's a big difference between a hare and a rabbit, so look carefully before you identify this magical creature. A hare has long, elegant ears. If one is in your cup, something significant is brewing. A long journey may transform your life, or a relationship could begin suddenly. Be open to destiny and trust your intuition. Okay, so if it's a hare, that's what it says, but it's hard to tell if it's a hare or a bunny rabbit. Let me see what the bunny rabbit looks like in the book. Ah, rabbit. Let me know down below, do you think it's a rabbit or a hare? So the rabbit is also a general symbol of increased fertility. Your business may enter a phase of growth. You may add to your family or be bursting with bright ideas. So whether it's a rabbit or a hare, that's pretty awesome. I really don't know. I feel like it's more of a hare because the rabbit looks less, I mean, obviously these are just examples in the book, so I don't know. Do you think it's a rabbit or a hare? I'm kind of leaning more towards hare, to be honest. Something significant is brewing. A long journey may transform your life. And the fact that it says long journey is kind of interesting because of the Mercury meaning of communication and travel and socialization. So perhaps it is more leaning towards the hare because that would tie in with Mercury being there as well. So yeah, I guess you can look at sort of all the different meanings together and form a picture in your mind of what it might be telling you. As for the one that's sort of between the two, I might just look up what that is. So, here. Cat. Ah, okay. So this here is a cat, signifying cat, and that symbol there is Jupiter. So for cat, it says, your independent streak and free spirit seek an outlet now, and you may feel like behaving unpredictably. Be adventurous and follow your heart. And the Jupiter symbol means luck, expansion, and heartwarming encounters brighten your life. Long distance friendships or trips could broaden your horizons too. There's definitely some themes going here. Definitely. I feel like Jupiter and Mercury both talk of travel and friendships and socialization, conversations. So they kind of tie in. The luck side of things ties in with the star being a lucky sign, and the idea of being adventurous also kind of follows the idea of travel in my eyes. So they all tie in together pretty well, I feel. I haven't read all of the meanings, maybe they all tie in together well, but I definitely feel like I resonate with that, so that's pretty cool. That's actually seems to be pretty on point. I feel very positive and social right now, so despite COVID. So I feel like that's a good sign for my immediate future and oncoming future in the next week or so. As for the hare/bunny rabbit, they seem to be very positive as well, which is cool. I know that, some symbols such as the fox being somewhat, a warning for trickery, for instance. Some symbols can be regarded as more of a warning, so it's kind of cool that everything so far seems to be very positive. But ultimately it all comes down to how you see what presents in the cup. It's all a bit of fun, I think, in my opinion. I do think that whether you believe it's actually predicting the future that's actually going to happen, or you just seek guidance from it, I feel like it's still a lot of fun to do, and I'm really, really happy that I've got this little cup, and I can't wait to keep trying different things. I really want to try it with coffee next and see how that differs. I've got a lot to learn about this, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I really find it so fascinating and interesting. And a lot of fun to do. So I'll continue learning and practicing it, and hopefully I can do a follow-up video and answer any questions you might have. If you do, definitely let me know down below. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well, where I post a lot more often. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. All the best to you guys. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for watching. Bye. Now it looks like a duck. Let's unbox the Cup of Destiny and give Tasseography. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Someone please correct me if I'm saying it wrong. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.